What's up, guys? So today we are doing a full day of eating to show you exactly what I eat to get shredded for summer shredding. This year, calories are higher, we have more food, we have different options of food, so sit back and let me show you what we're eating. Alright, so first meal, we're changing it up from last year. We're actually starting with oatmeal. So we're going with the brown sugar cinnamon oatmeal from Quaker. Now last year I started with eggs and toast and cheese, but this year we're actually starting with 85 grams of oatmeal and then either peanut butter or almond butter. I've been switching it up. They're essentially the same macros, but actually this prep is when I started to fall in love with almond butter. So we're actually going to go with the almond butter to start out with, but 85 grams of oatmeal and some 24 grams of almond butter. 85 grams. Alright, so we added the water. Now we're going to throw it in the microwave for 90 seconds. Guys, I gotta tell you something. So, my microwave, it ended up breaking the other day. Like, the handle on it broke. And I ended up talking to maintenance, and they were like, oh yeah, we could replace the handle, no problem. We'll get you a new door, and then, we'll fix it and all that. Bro, they got me a brand new microwave. And honestly, it's probably the best gift you could get on prep is a brand new microwave. I mean, that thing is cooking basically all my meals. All the ones that I gotta heat up and stuff like that. But yeah, I'm pretty stoked about it. But while that is cooking up in the microwave, we're coming over here to our supplements that we're taking before meal one with a full shaker worth of water. So here's what we're going with, okay? We're going with iron because when I did go get my blood work checked, they said if I just take an iron supplement, I'll be fine. A probiotic from GNC, D3, vitamin D3, fish oil from GNC, multivitamin from GNC, and then I just started taking this within the past week. Is this Ghost Glow? It's like it says it's a beauty detox thing. Now I only started taking it basically because I don't know why, but my skin was like all wonky. Like the second I started prep and like switched up my diet, like I started like breaking out like crazy, and it was like really weird because I haven't broke out like that since like high school, but it was just really weird. But I actually did switch to the vegan Ghost Whey. This was what I was running for a while. Whey's always been something that like messed with my stomach, so I was like, number one is non-dairy, so like it'll help with skin. Pretty much everyone knows like dairy's not the best for your skin. And also, like, the digestion of a vegan protein is, I've heard really good things about it over the years, how it digests really well. So if you have any issues, like, with digestion as far as whey protein goes, you could switch to vegan. So I've been doing that. Not as good, not gonna lie. It's like the Cinnabon, I give, like, a 9 out of 10 on the regular whey. The vegan whey, it's like a 7 out of 10, but again, wasn't going for taste, was more going for like clearing up my skin, which is definitely cleared up. That along with the Ghost Glow, I feel like we're chilling now. Oh, I don't know what the heck was going on, but it's also these hot summer days too. Like I'm sweating for like 15 hours a day. So I was just like, number one, the Ghost Glow is a detox thing, and number two, the vegan whey will be better as far as that goes. But loving how the combination of them is going. But anyways, back to the supplements. All right, so to take all those. The creatine I do take a little later on, either pre or post workout. But here we go. Throw all these in my mouth and take these before meal one, and then we eat meal one. Some people can't take all of them, but I can take all of them. Promo. Also got this for free the other day when I picked up that whey protein. Because if you spent a cent more on Ghost products than that tub of protein costs, you got a free shaker. So I just bought a Ghost Energy drink with it. Bam! Free shaker. Deals. I was very indifferent about almond butter before prep when I was still in bulk mode. Like, I wasn't too excited about it. So I just kept doing peanut butter in my oats when I was bulking. But on a cut, bro, almond butter hits different. Look at that. That is meal one. First time ever getting this big thing of eggs, this 36 pack. I feel like a real bodybuilder. So we're doing 2 eggs. We started out prep with 3 eggs, but we're doing 2 whole eggs. And then we're scheduled for 28 grams, but I like to split it up between meals. So, and I think 28 grams of cheese on 2 eggs is like overkill. There's a point to it, like to get the macros in, but like it's like a lot for 2 little eggs. So I'll split it up and I'll put this on I'll put 14 grams on my one meal, and then later on when I do another meal, you'll see where I put the rest. One, 2, 3, 4 pinches of pink Himalayan sea salt, and then I'll do like 1, 2, like 2.5-ish of just some pepper. And that, my friends, ow! I burned myself. Ow, bro. Burned my finger. I think I touched that middle part right there. Ow. Well, that's never happened before. Plate it up. I'll be fine. The amount of times I burn myself when doing plumbing, yeah, this is nothing. I'm surprised it didn't. So whenever I burn myself, when I look at my skin, it gets all shiny. Like if you touch like a hot piece of copper or something. Dang, I haven't burned myself in a minute. It almost looks like there's a line between where it burnt me and where it didn't burn. That's crazy. It'll probably be shiny. Maybe get a little, it gets like shiny and then it gets like hard when you burn your shit. You don't need to know about that. Anyways, full day of eating. Back to the full day of eating. Alright, so what I do, right? So you got this, and it kind of broke while I was in there, but it's still okay. Oh, there we go. You kind of spread the yolk, and then you want to do this in the beginning. So then by the time you get your drink, you sit down, you eat it, it's kind of like almost dried over top of it. This mixed with the sea salt is like the best tasting combo. Alright. So this is technically meal one because I'm kind of supposed to add it with the oats, but I like to eat I like to eat more times, so I'll split them up. So technically meal one is this along with the oats and peanut butter. But as long as they're getting eaten before like a train and everything like that, it doesn't exactly matter. Bro, the cheese mixed with the yolk mixed with the salt is like the ultimate. Like, if you like salty, it's like, it's so good. So get the pink cumin and sea salt, 4 pinches of that prior to the workout when you're gonna be sweating all that salt out anyways. It's a must. Alright, time to train. We're gonna be sipping on the Ghost Cream Skull energy drink, and then we're gonna be munching on 2 Quaker caramel rice cakes on the way to the gym. So these are clutch, so we can get a nice pump going during the gym. Let's go. Alright, back from the gym. That was a long training session. It was definitely over like 3 hours long. I hit legs, I hit abs, and I did cardio. So I just didn't want to commit to 2 sessions today. So normally, like, what I'll do, I'll work out, I'll come home and eat, shower, and then later on I'll go to my apartment complex and do the cardio. If I don't do it at the gym, which that's most of the 50% of the time, I would say, but I committed to the full session today, so definitely need to refuel and get some food in me now. Alright, while the food is heating up, we're gonna go with our creatine. We got the sour watermelon Ghost, and then I just put in the Gatorade Zero, get some electrolytes back in, and I need to do this with 2 hands because the scooper is about the same size as the funnel, so give me 1 sec. Need to get a bigger funnel. Alright, this, my friends, is the next meal. So we got 220 grams of white rice, 5 ounces of chicken breast, and 80 grams of broccoli. And this is what I've been seasoning my chicken breast with all of prep. I feel like during prep, I only stick to 1 seasoning because it's just like something you crave the whole time after every, or you're just waiting for it for the next meal. So we went and started the prep out with this Morning Buzz Honey Hot Rub. I mean, now the deeper in prep we get, it's like a 9 out of 10. When you're in prep too, a little broccoli, a little spray butter, a little salt, pepper. It just hits. Last year, I was like cutting up my chicken. I would make bigger like strips. This year, like, I'm cutting it up prior to cooking it and not using a knife and more using like this. And it tastes, it's tricking my mind into think I'm eating like chicken nuggets or something. Nice and juicy. But in my next chicken meal, we'll see, I do end up dipping them in a sauce, so stay tuned. Don't believe I've mentioned it up to this point in the video, but we are exactly 9 weeks out from today that I'm filming this. We're 9 weeks out from summer shredding. So as far as like how I'm feeling right now, I'm feeling really good. I'm feeling really confident in where we're at. Like, in my mind, I think the physique's kind of ahead of schedule, which is always a good thing. But we're eating way more food than last year. And like, I'm gonna show you this meal right now. And we still have like 2 full meals after this. So, yeah, I mean, I can't complain about the food. And I'm also down, so I started at 171. And I weighed in this morning at 159 on the dot. So we are down quite a bit, 12 pounds over the course of, let's see, the past 7 weeks we're down 12 pounds. So things are moving. But here we go. Here is the next meal. So we got 5 ounces of ground beef and 190 grams of white rice, and then 80 grams again of broccoli. And then if you see the top of that, it has 14 grams of fat-free cheese. So that is the additional 14 grams to add up to the 28 grams of fat-free cheese that was supposed to be on my eggs in the morning. But it's just like all fat-free cheese is protein essentially. So it doesn't matter when I get it throughout the day. If it was like carbs, it'd be one thing to split it up through my post-workout and my pre-workout meal, but it is just protein, so we're good to split it up there. And that is this meal. All right, so the next meal is a pretty big meal. So we got 5 ounces of chicken, and then we have 300 grams of potatoes. And then we got about 2 servings of sugar-free Heinz ketchup, the GOAT of sugar-free ketchup, and all ketchup is Heinz. But I don't really track this, so a serving is 1 carb. I would say there's about 2 servings on my plate currently, but this is like such a nice meal. Like I said, I've been cutting these up into little chicken nugget sized bites. So like dip them in the ketchup. Oh my god. It's so good, and it really does like off prep. I love me some good like popcorn chicken or like chicken tenders. So it kind of reminds me of that. I thought of it actually before I started prep. I'm like, bro, if I'm doing that, I could almost replicate what I'm doing with like chicken tenders and fries on like my bulk and stuff like that. I did the potatoes last year and dipped them in the ketchup like this. I just cut them up like this. I did that last year, but with the chicken nugget sized pieces of chicken, I thought of that before prep. Once you're about 2 weeks into prep, this sugar-free ketchup tastes like regular ketchup. Like right now, I can't tell the difference. And it literally, if I go back to regular ketchup, I'll probably be able to tell, but right now, it tastes like the full calorie ketchup. Oh, and you know, my 80 grams of broccoli looks the same every time. All right, just got the AMC. We're gonna go in and check out Blue Beetle. Now, it's not something I was like hugely anticipated, but I definitely was excited to see it based on the trailers. And I looked up the Rotten Tomatoes today, and it had like a 91 audience score. And I heard someone who really enjoyed it, so I mean, I'm excited for it. I'm gonna keep the expectations mid, and then everything else is above my expectations. So we'll go check that out. Go see that. I'll give you my review after, and then we'll finish out the final meal of the day. Alright, score is in. I give it an 8.8 out of 10. It was pretty much exactly what I thought it was going to be. Not like every other DC movie, but like kind of a more lighthearted, like fun type of superhero movie. Yeah, 8.9 out of 10. I definitely, it felt more like a Netflix trying to create a superhero movie type vibe rather than like DC and stuff like that, but definitely enjoyed it. Highly recommend going to see it. But now, it is time to get in the last meal, and it's about to be like 1 a.m. by the time I eat this thing, so let's go home and make it. And here we are with the last and final meal. We have 2 packets of maple brown sugar cinnamon oatmeal and 24 grams of Skippy peanut butter right there. I'll mix that in a little bit. Now that it's melted, kind of mix it around, but I do like it to still be kind of on top, and I kind of work around the middle. I start on the outside and kind of work around the middle as I heat it. But then 1 scoop of the vegan Cinnabon whey protein, and I do add like 3 or 4 ice cubes in it, so it's nice and cold. One thing I've really enjoyed is a nice cold protein shake at the end of the night. But really getting used to the vegan. At first, wasn't a big fan, but as I'm drinking it more, I like it more. But the original Cinnabon is definitely way better. But like I said, just for my skin, I want my skin to be the best it's ever looked for my videos, for my pictures, all that, for stage. I want to look good on stage and all that, so we're going with the vegan, I think, for the rest of prep. Yeah, it is 1 a.m. on the dot right now, but let me go over the macros 9 weeks out. So we are at 2,757 calories, which is super high for a 9-week out, but my activity level is super high, and I wouldn't recommend people being this high, but my coach knows what he's doing as far as me personally, but I know most people are probably around 2,300 calories right now, I would say. Most people. So 2,757 calories, 227 grams of protein, 311 carb. Again, that's a high number. And then 67 fat, that's pretty normal. But honestly, I wasn't even realizing that I was at 227 grams of protein. That's pretty high. I just follow the meal plan, so like I don't even really look at my macros too often. I just kind of know what calories I'm at and then what my meal plan is. So now that I'm looking at the protein, that's pretty high too. So protein high, carbs high, fat's pretty normal. But other than that, guys, that is gonna be the full day of eating. That is what I'm looking like to get shredded for summer shredding. So I'm gonna eat this. I'm gonna go to bed. I am feeling it in my legs. I am feeling that leg day. So hopefully get a good night's sleep and then back at it again tomorrow. So I wanna thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed it, drop a like on the video. If you're not subscribed, what are you doing? Go subscribe down below. Hit those post notifications so you know when the next episode of the series comes out. It's gonna be a banger. The next episode will be a banger. I promise you that. So subscribe if you're not subscribed. Click that notification bell, and I will see you guys next time. Peace.